action figure review.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this quick review from the collector side, and I'm your host, The Collector. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. And I am going to be taking a very quick and disappointing look at the McFarlane Toys Game of Thrones figures. Winter has come. Winter has ended. I guess that's Game of Thrones is officially over. There's a lot of mixed feelings about the way the last season turned out, the final episode, everything else. So I'm not going to get into that. But I really wish the camera would. Yeah, there we go. But basically, looking at the figures, I feel like in this scale there are no decent figures or collectibles to showcase the 10 years of Game of Thrones. This is not a good line of figures. There are a lot of problems that I have with these figures, so basically we're gonna do I opened Jon Snow. Right off the bat, the hilt of Long Claw broke. The wolf part broke off, so that's disappointing. To sum it up, the articulation is terrible. The likenesses are very poor. The range of motion is incredibly weak. Just not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. So, start off, I'm not going to open all these, but here's Daenerys. Does that look like Emilia Clarke to you? Not at all. Here's Arya. Does that look like her at all? Nope. I think the Night King is okay. Not a bad likeness. But as you can see, he's got a lot of makeup, so that's not so bad. If you guys can see that. So that's pretty much, it is what it is. The Night King figure does not look bad. But Jon Snow is incredibly disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. It's a little bit of Kit Harington there, not very much. The packaging is okay. It's got the tray insert, he's got a dragon, he's got a, dragon glass. See what I'm talking about? Long Claw broke. The wolf part broke right off, which is really disappointing. I don't even know where it went now. It fell somewhere, and that sucks. There it is. Here it is. Whoop! There it goes. I'll get it later. But basically, it was really difficult to get the figure to hold the sword. Okay, he's got a tight grip, which is how it broke in the first place. Getting the sword in his hand was really difficult because the hand is like just hard as a rock. He cannot bend the elbows to hold the sword with two hands. That really bothers me. There's a rubber kind of a outfit here that's okay, but the articulation is just goofy. What the hell? It's goofy. It's really not well thought out. The knees bend only that far. The legs are pushed down by the thick rubbery material that's used for the clothing. It's like a swiveled knee joint kind of. This is terrible. Awful. He comes with a base stand that's really thin plastic, and the head pops off so easily. It's just a ball and peg. See that? That's it. That's the head. So there's no. The range of motion is just incredibly weak. I am just really disappointed with this figure, and because of this figure, I'm not even bothering opening up the rest. So that's basically my review of the McFarlane Toys Game of Thrones figures. My reviews, to sum it up, is don't buy them. Don't waste your money. You're going to be disappointed. At least that's what I am. I'm completely disappointed in the figure. I don't like putting them back in the plastic. I'll find the top of the Long Claw, but it's just really disappointing to me. I'm very excited to see the 1/6 scale Jon Snow from the newer series, from the newer episodes. So they have a more updated version in, and forgive me, but I forget the company who's making the 1/6 scale figures, but they're really doing a nice job. I haven't gotten my hands on one of those yet. I'm actually going to pre-order that particular Jon Snow figure, so I'm going to put that in the comments below, and I mean in the description to the video below, and in your comments I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys don't have a problem with these figures, I'd like to know. You know, I'm open-minded. This is just my opinion, but I'm very disappointed in all of these figures. The likenesses are terrible, the accessories are boring, the paint applications are weak, the articulation's the worst. I mean, really terrible. You know, there's all that articulation that they redesigned for the Fortnite figures, but they couldn't do it for this, and it's just awful. You know, it just doesn't look like any of the characters to me. There's a little Kit Harington in there, sort of, but it's really weak. So I'm really not a fan. I don't think you guys will be either, so that's why I'm giving this a big... So that's basically it, to sum it up. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this informative. This is probably my shortest review ever because I'm just too disappointed to continue with these. And that's it. So thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, share the video, like my post here. Go on to find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. So keep compos on. Catch you later.